Pierre Benazet joins me now from Brussels. Pierre, why is Merkel outlining her country's programme for the EU today?
Well, it usually is the case that the official launch, the formal launch, is obviously happening on the at 0 hour on the first day of the the semester. So you had the official handover from Croatia to Germany on June the 30th at midnight. Ever since then, Germany is officially the incumbent, assuming the rotating presidency of the European Union for the next 6 months. But usually the formal the formal launch of the presidency is when the College of Commissioners, the European Commission, goes to the capital, in this case, goes to Berlin in order to have all the talks in order to start the presidency. And obviously this can't happen. So this Merkel trip to Brussels marks the formal launch, and that's how she's going to manage her presidency during the next 6 months and all. So this starts today with the European Parliament, with the President of the European Commission, and with the President of the European Council, Charles Michel.
So what are Germany's priorities then for the next 6 months?
Well, the big one is what you heard during this short statement she made. Well, it was a longer statement, obviously, at the European Parliament. The coronavirus response is going to shape the German presidency for the coming 6 months. Obviously, she calls for solidarity, and it is not a word that should be taken in vain in this context. It means that the Europeans have to find a solution for the stimulus package that they have decided, which amounts to 750 billion euros, and they have to decide next week at the European Council, which takes place at the end of next week. They also have to decide on the oncoming multi-annual financial framework, which could, which should encompass around 1 trillion euros. And there is still this fight between the frugal four countries like Netherlands or Denmark, for instance, who do not want to pay as much as the other ones want. Germany being a focal point there because it has accepted to have a joint borrowing in order to finance the 750 billion package. So this is going to be a very tough debate next week. It's been ongoing for the past 2 years, but now there is the coronavirus response, which adds up to the difficulties. And among other things, she wants obviously a greener Europe. She wants a digitized Europe, and she also laments that there will be probably a no-deal Brexit, and also that Europe has to be at the forefront of a new multilateral world, because the departure of the United States, for instance, from the World Health Organization is a severe setback for the world.